You ever notice how a song or a smell can instantly take you back to a time in your life where you felt a certain emotion of happiness, maybe even sadness? Maybe there was a song in your past relationship that you guys used to listen to, and now every single time you listen to it, you feel sad, or you feel angry, or you feel some type of emotion with these anchors. Now, I'm going to be sharing how I was able to close over 1 million in high ticket closed deals by the time I was 19 years old. Scripts were a big part of that for sure, objection handling training for sure. That was all great. But this one key component, I'm going to be sharing with you guys in a moment, will absolutely change the game in how you make money, how you close deals, and how you just move forward as an entrepreneur or a business owner or whatever you might be doing. Now, this concept and this trick is called anchoring. This essentially will allow you to hijack your own brain, your own subconscious mind, and instantly tap into states where you feel confident. Because at the end of the day, we're human. There's going to be days where we just don't feel good or we just feel groggy, especially as an entrepreneur. It happens. We're human. Now, when I closed my very first $15,000 high ticket deal, I played a song on repeat over and over and over the second I got off that phone. And obviously I feel all these great emotions of confidence, flow state. I'm just present, I'm organic, I'm congruent, I'm feeling great. And I kept on doing that after every single high ticket close, after every single win. And I would play this certain song. If you're curious to know what it is, it's called Legendary by Welshie Arms, I believe. The reason why I played this song over and over again is so that when there were days, or maybe even before a sales call, I would play the same song. Because it would put me in a state of the exact state I felt after getting a close. So I'm convincing my mind doesn't know what's real or not. It's just the truth. So I'm instantly putting myself in a state. If I'm not feeling good, I'm playing the song and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling flow state. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling like I got the deal closed already because my mind doesn't really know the difference. So I'm hopping in on the call. My tonality is on the same pace. I don't need to warm up. I'm feeling good. I feel like I already got the deal closed. And naturally, because my energy is up, I perform better in business. I close the deal better. I communicate better. That is the whole idea of anchoring. Because you'd be surprised in how fast you will get the result. Right? I don't want to I'm not here to prove anything to you. Like I scale teams, sales teams specifically. And what I do after we have an amazing week, or someone has an amazing day, or the team is just doing overall really good, what I'll do is I'll play a specific song with the sales team. And I'll play it over and over again. I'll get everyone excited. I'll get everyone off their seats. And we work remote, right? As a high-ticket closer, high-ticket setter, we work from our laptops. And when you work from home, it's not really like your bed is literally like 10 feet away from you for most people. So getting in a great state, it can be difficult. The reason why I play the song for my reps and my sales teams is so that they can get in a high peak state, feeling good, feeling abundant, feeling like they've been having just had an amazing sales week. Now let's say it comes Monday or it comes Wednesday, we're having a shitty week, or we're not doing the numbers that we want to do. What do? I play the same song I played on the day we had a record day. That way they're just reminding themselves about who they are. Not rocket science. This is essentially a shortcut that you can do with your mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't realize what's real or what's not. For example, today I ran 10 miles running. And the past 3 weeks, I have been eating shit in Europe. Like croissants, bread, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just eating out. I haven't been training. I haven't been hitting the gym, just straight relaxing for my birthday. I didn't feel like doing 10 miles today. I was completely out of shape. All the rest of the guys are running or have been doing it consistently. So as soon as I got out of bed and I got in my car, I played my anchor song. I felt good. I felt confident. I felt alive. I felt sharp. I felt like nothing can get in the way. Like I had nothing. There was no wall. And guess what? I completed 10 miles. Was it really hard? 100%. But did I get myself in a good state to really have a boost? For sure. And you can do the same thing in business on sales calls, because as a sales rep, it gets tiring from 10 to 12 sales calls a day. It can get draining after a while. But if you have a specific song to remind yourself why you're even doing this in the first place, you'd be surprised how far you can actually get. It's insane. Now, I learned this from one of my first mentors, and he does this in person. Like I do this for myself, I do this for my sales teams online through Zoom, but he does this in seminars. And he does is in person in a room filled with like people, he'll play his anchor song and get everyone in an amazing state. He'll literally have them jumping across the room, raising their arms, getting in, and just like moving, good. And while he's hyping everyone up, telling them to do that, it might sound silly, but he literally has everyone do it. And if they're not doing it, they're kicked out. So everyone's forced to have a really good time and just get in a good state. But while they're doing that, he's playing a certain song on the speakers in the background, and he's setting anchors with these people at the seminar. So he'll do it like 3 different times, at certain times throughout a seminar, catching everybody off guard. But by the end of the seminar, everyone is conditioned to the anchor song, right? So I think obviously if you know seminar, you know sales, when you drop price at the end of the seminar and you play that anchor at the same time, they're going to want to buy because they feel good about it. Right, just you get the idea of it. Even saying this makes me even remember a time I was 18. I was on an offer. It was a personal development offer, and a buddy of mine from high school, I had just found out like 3 hours before that he had been ran over by a train, and I had to take sales calls. I had to be in a good state. I had to close these deals and make sure the deal was coming through. I couldn't let my emotions get in the way when I just found out this horrible news. And what I did was play my anchor song before these sales calls, just to get in enough good state for that 30 to 45 minutes of closing that deal, and obviously getting that deal through. So that my state doesn't affect the conversation. Because if you know sales, it's very simple. It's a mirror. The state that you feel, how you speak, the other person on the side of the phone is going to feel it, they're going to sense it, and might end up causing the deal not going through, or in business or relationships or whatever it might be. So it's very important for you to feel good, because when you feel good, everything else will fall in alignment without you really even trying. And when you don't feel good, and when you're not happy, and you're trying to feel happy, and you're trying to do this, it can come off as incongruent, and the other person can feel it, and they get a weird vibe from you. So there's like different, I can go all day on anchors, but for you, every single win that you get, play a song, okay? Anchor yourself to that song. So, I got up today to the 10-miler, super, super tough, but I put myself in the state for it. When I take sales calls, I listen to a song, I put myself in the state for it. My sales teams, I put them in an amazing state with these sales calls so that they can go crush and make money, right? It's just anchors. I'm having fun with it. And it kind of reminds me of my first ever, when I learned about anchors, it was from my mentor. He took me on a ride in his Porsche 911 Turbo S, and ironically, that is still currently my anchor song today. But as he stepped on it, he floored on it, and it was like my first time experiencing, German power at this level. The anchor song was playing. And I felt a crazy amount of emotions of just excitement, happiness, drive, like just all these crazy great like dopamine emotions. And so now moving forward, I play this when I did my first seminar ever, when I was gonna go speak, I played my songs, right? Like my anchor songs. And so when I performed, I felt good. I felt confident. I've never done a seminar my whole entire life. Go watch it. You guys can go watch. You can ask me how I did. If I did bad, good, you tell me. That was my first ever seminar I did on stage, talking to people and giving advice. No training prior. Really, I was really told to do it a day before, and all I relied on was my anchors just to feel good enough to do it. And what I would tell you is like objection handles, scripts, all that good stuff. It's definitely can help you make money for sure. And it can help you get some deals across the board for sure. But if you're not feeling good, if you're not in a good state, you're not going to close. You're not going to make as much money as you actually can when you feel good. This is what's allowed me to crush it in the high-ticket sales space and go fully online and change my life completely by feeling good, helping people live a better life, close deals, make money from my laptop from anywhere in the world. It's definitely made a big, big difference. So if you want to get in high-ticket sales, or you want to even learn how to get started with it, I have a free community, free training, free understanding of how it works, and so you can start setting, closing, and making money from your laptop. Join it up. There's a lot of free training, a lot of good value for you to take, and I hope this video gave you a lot of value. Right. So if drop, I mean, comment your anchor song if you